Immolation again, yay! That regeneration is just so damn annoying. Yeah, and I think here I just wanted to get Waka on overdrive so he would have it ready. Because, yeah, it's a little bit more powerful than Blitz Ace. Well, I'd have to actually say it's a lot more powerful than Blitz Ace. Blitz Ace really isn't that powerful in my opinion. Oh yeah, and fair warning for the ending of this game. Due to Square Enix being a bitch as far as like copyright and all that kind of stuff, I'm gonna have to alter the ending a little bit. I'm gonna have to put maybe donkeys on the ending videos, you know, just overlays. Yeah, I might have to butcher my own video to not have third parties come up and say that, oh, well, that content is ours. Similar to what I did with my my Super Castlevania videos, because Konami was doing that bullshit to me. So, if there are donkeys on the ending of Final Fantasy X here, well, I'm sorry, I had to do it. I wish I didn't have to put watermarks on my videos, but I really do not want Square Enix trying to say that my shit is copyright. And I've also heard that other LPers that have done this game have had that happen with their videos. Like they've had Square Enix say that's copyright material, and it's so fucking random. They just find a video, say it's copyrighted, and then there's other people that have the same content, and nothing happens to them. It's fucking horse shit, but that's just the way it is. So for my own protection, yeah, I'm gonna have to alter the ending a little bit. Yeah, eventually we'll get this guy. Yeah, that tornado overdrive is pretty hard to pull off too. It's not really an easy button combination. It's not like up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select, that's for sure. Or maybe it's select, start. I don't know. I can't remember that Contra code. I haven't played that game in a long time. And I was, you know, when I never had Contra, but when I went over to a buddy's house when I was a kid, he always put in the code for me. So I even though I never had Contra, I never owned it, I always went over to my friend's house and played it. And he's the one who always put in the code, so never really got to memorize it, because I never owned the game, but I did play it a lot at my buddy's house. Speaking of Contra, jeez, Contra 4 on the DS, that motherfucker is hard. I was playing that shit on easy and I was still getting my ass handed to me on the first level. I could not get past the first level in that game. That shit is fucking hard. But I'm pretty sure that's what they meant it to be hard, obviously, because it's, I mean, who would be playing Contra 4 unless you were an old school gamer? Yeah, I really should LP more games like that. Games like Ninja Gaiden and, you know, games like that. Some more of the classic 2D NES games. The only Mario game that the last Mario game that I actually beat was Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo way back in the day. That was disappointing, man. I beat Super Mario World like the second day after I got that game. Right after I got my Super Nintendo. And it took me actually months to beat Mario 3, so yeah. Mario 3, in my opinion, is the best Mario game of all time that I've played, anyways. Maybe it's not the best Mario game of all time, but it's the best Mario game of all time that I personally have played. Because, yeah, it's not too easy. I mean, with Super Mario World, all you have to do is get the cape and just fly through the levels. That's all you have to do. Raccoon Mario, you can only fly for like a limited time, so yeah, you can't abuse that like you can in Super Mario World. I don't know. Not a big fan of Yoshi. I like Super Mario 3 better. Plus, I like killing the Koopa Kids in the third game. That was always fun, trying to kill the Koopa Kids. And the levels were better, too, in my opinion, in the third game as opposed to Super Mario World. No, I know there's like a whole bunch of like Mario hacks out there for like Super Mario World that are made ridiculously hard on purpose. Yeah, and I've watched a few of those, and yeah, they're pretty entertaining. Would I ever try and play one of those hacks myself? Oh God, no. No way, man. Not for me. Yeah, that's a little bit too hard. Yeah, eventually we'll get this guy. Starting to run out of things to talk about. Immolation. Yeah, this is one of the hardest bosses in Final Fantasy history, that's for sure. Of course, you can kill this guy instantly with Zanmato too, if you want. I think if you pay like a Jimbo like a certain amount of gil, I've heard it was 1.3 or 4 million HP, then you can use Zanmato and instantly kill this guy. But yeah, I don't want to do that. That's kind of bullshit. I've actually heard that if you do a no sphere grid challenge, that is pretty much the only way to kill Penance on a no sphere grid challenge. Which, in my opinion, is another reason why no sphere grid challenge is pretty freaking lame. And, you know, another thing with no sphere grid challenge, you have to sit there and, okay, yeah, you don't use the sphere grid, but then you're using all these, like, spheres and items to, like, upgrade your Aeons as opposed to your characters. So, really, I look at it as you're sacrificing, or you're basically substituting one form of busy work for another. I mean, I would much rather build up my characters and sit there and rely on Aeons for the entire game. I mean, come on. Really? I don't know. To me, that just seems kind of dumb. I'm not a big fan of having to modify or nerf my own gameplay in order to make a game more of a challenge. And, you know, fighting this guy this way is still a challenge. With max stats and everything and all that kind of stuff, without Zanmato, it's still a challenge. So yeah, that whole no sphere grid thing, who gives a shit? I don't want to try that crap. Kill the arm! We didn't kill the arm! Immolation! And yeah, he's gonna attack Waka this time apparently. And again, yeah, that attack would not be that bad if it did not inflict armor break on that character. So yeah, that is very, very annoying. Must use Dispel on that character, or else if this guy uses Immolation again on that same exact character, he will die, and that will screw up the battle. You will most likely not come back and survive from that. Because yeah, as the arms regenerate, and if characters are dying, then you're going to be losing turns to kill the arms. And with this armor setup right here, you must kill the arms. I cannot say that enough. Now, you might be asking yourself, why don't you just substitute Auto Potion with Ribbon? Well, then I'd have to waste more turns to heal my HP, which I don't want to do. Now granted, I suppose you'd only be wasting one turn if you used like a Mega Elixir with one character, but I'd much rather just take out the arms than waste turns trying to, you know, heal my HP. It does make sense with this armor setup. I actually did think about it a lot. I was like, well, you know, is there a better armor setup for Penance? You know, because GameFAQs is not the Bible. They are written by other men. I mean, just because some guy says this is the ultimate armor doesn't mean it's so in a lot of cases. Hell, I actually read a Penance fact on GameFAQs that actually said something about you need about 50,000 HP with all your characters, you need ribbon on their armor, you need all this other crap, and I was like, really? No, you don't. I mean, who the hell wants to sit there and farm for HP spheres for like hours and hours and hours? Which I suppose you could do that. The only problem with that is you have more HP to lose, and if you lose a lot more HP, then your attacks are going to start doing a lot less damage. Let's say Titus has 50,000 HP, but he only has like 10,000 less, or 10,000 less, 10,000 HP left. His attacks are going to be severely weakened when he does his overdrives, when he does his regular attack. So yeah, it is not worth it to use break HP limit, unfortunately. If the celestial weapons were not affected by HP, then I'd say go for it, but otherwise, no, it's not worth it. And as you can see, I screw up there. Yeah, I think I do that a lot, actually, like 3 or 4 times with Titus. So yeah, not good. Not good. And yep, immolation again. Yeah, their overdrive meters there would not be going up all the way if I had not used hot spores or eccentric earlier on in the battle. So that's very, very key if you want to use overdrives against this guy. So yeah, Riku is a very, very useful character. I don't know, I've heard some people say that she's the worst character in the game. Well, I say those people are stupid and they just don't know how to use her. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, those are probably the same people that will tell you that Kamari's actually a good character. When Kamari sucks, I'm sorry, he's terrible. He is not a good character in battle. I mean, I like his character. He's not an annoying character. He shuts up for most of the time. He doesn't talk that much. He's kind of the strong, silent type. I like his character, but as far as battle, he just is not good. He's not good at all. His overdrives are not good.